Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today we are doing the last reading of the day. It's getting a little dark outside. Today I'm going to be doing a pick a card past life reading. So this is the reading that I have created for you to know a little bit more about who you have been in a past life or what blockages or issues from your current life could be stemming from past lives. I am also going to be offering you a solution to see how you can unblock anything that might come up. So the way this works is that you right now should take a very deep breath and see and observe which one of these cards is pulling you the most. One of them is just magically going to feel attractive to you, even if they're all the same. This is card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So depending on which card you chose, go ahead and check out in the description box below the timestamp. The timestamp is going to take you directly to your card's message, so you don't have to go through the whole thing if you only resonate with one. I hope that you enjoy it so much, and I hope that this is very helpful for you. Sending all my love to you guys. Bye. Okay, so let's begin with card number 1. If you resonated with this card, there is a big chance that you have a very powerful past life connection in your life, whether that is someone who you're with right now or someone who's coming. But it seems to me like maybe you have been married to a person of your interest before. You have been committed to each other before. Maybe that is why you feel so drawn to this person, so pulled, so magnetically connected to them in this lifetime. So it's very easy for the people that resonated with this card to actually have a person in your lives that just feels special. And maybe you even clicked on this video to know if there was a past with them, because it feels so particular or so different than all others' connections. If you resonated with the first card, definitely, okay? So this is very beautiful. It is amazing to reconnect with people that we've met from past life, especially spouses. So allow that connection to bring into your life what it needs to bring into your life. Know that just because you were married in a past life doesn't mean that you need to be remarried in this one. But the souls do come into this plane together with an intention. So maybe he has to teach you something, or she has to teach you something, or maybe you have to teach them something. So yeah, if that's the confirmation that you wanted, yeah, definitely this is someone who you've connected in past lives. If you would like to remember more about those past lives, somewhere around this part of the reading, somewhere around this part of the video, I'm going to add a little card that if you click on it, it will guide you to a process that you can go through to actually remember more about this lifetime, okay? So yep, that is your message. Now moving on to card number 2. Scribe or writer. So if you resonated with this card, there is a big chance that you have an important mission as a writer, as someone who with words can heal the world, can share the light, the love, and who has had this mission previously. Like usually the people who in past lives have been scribes or writers feel very inclined to connect to this craft in this lifetime. So it's very likely that if that was the case for you, and this is the card that resonated for you, it's very likely that you've had your entire life felt very attracted to journaling, to writing, maybe to writing poetry, maybe to reading as well. Everything that has to do with words. Maybe you're someone who writes articles, has a blog or something like that. Anything that has to do with writing, maybe you're an author, who knows. This particular connection with words stems from a past life for you. So this is very magical and very powerful as well. This means that you are way more inclined on this lifetime to have great success due to all the things that you have been perfecting in past lives. So this is a craft that you've been, kind of like developing through lifetimes. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're actually really naturally good at it, or you think that it's just naturally good at it, but it actually stems from a past life. So if you would like to know more about this lifetime, if you would like to know more about how you were, you know, a writer, in which time frame, in which country, you know, if you want to know more about your past life experience, I'm going to be adding on this side of the video a little card that you can click on. And by clicking there, you will be able to go through a process in which you can actually do a past life regression if that resonates with you, and remember everything that there is to remember in this lifetime and heal whatever is blocked or whatever needs healing. So if that's the card that resonated with you, yeah, you're most likely gonna be very successful in some shape or form using words in this lifetime. So, yay. Card number 3, if you resonated with this card, finances. This is a very, very important card. So, finances is a card that in this deck represents either past lives in which you were extremely abundant and extremely wealthy, or past lifetimes in which you actually experienced poverty. It tends to go more to the sides of poverty, usually, because a lot of people experience blockages from those past lives, and they kind of drag that into this lifetime, and that's why many people have a lot of issues manifesting money, keeping the money that they manifest, saving, and, you know, multiplying that wealth. So there's a lot that could be stemming from this card. Honestly, there's tons of aspects to it. But if you feel like you can't get control of your finances in this lifetime, know that it could be stemming from a blockage in past lives. And when I mean blockage, I mean, for example, a contract. Let's say that you were, or a vow. Let's say that you were choosing to become a monk, and you chose and you made a promise to God that you would release all of your material possessions and the power that they had over you. If that vow is not severed or transformed consciously, the most likely thing is that that vow energetically stays in your field up until now. So now you might be wanting to have material possessions and you're wanting to have a lot of abundance, and that subconscious promise might be sabotaging the whole thing. So if you feel like this is you, I'm gonna leave a tool for you that you can definitely check out, and through that tool you can actually heal any blockages that might stem from this, if that resonates. Others of you might be actually receiving this card because you might have been royalty, you might have been some shape or form of very wealthy figures in the past. And that comes with a lot of beautiful things and a lot of blessings, but it also comes with its particular set of problems. Everything does, right? And I think that it will be very different for each person, obviously, but if you feel, basically the message here for me, for most of you guys, is that if you feel blocked in this lifetime in your finance area, make sure to do a past life regression or check out what could be hiding, you know, there, because that can help you a lot. I'm gonna leave this tool for you to actually click on, and if you would like to have a guided, safe past life healing therapy with me, which is a pre-recorded audio, you can go ahead and check that out, okay? And that can help you boost your finances, and it can help you release any kind of vows that you may have in regards to that. Okay, so card number 4. If you resonate with this one, ships. A very interesting aspect of past life healing and regressions and the whole thing is that a lot of people often use this method of past life regression to heal phobias, which is, I think, one of the most beneficial ways of using these techniques. In the past, if you guys resonated with this card, there is a big chance that you don't love the ocean. You may feel a little bit intimidated by the ocean. You may feel very respectful towards the ocean. Maybe you don't even know how to swim. You never wanted to learn. Maybe you actually fear the ocean. You don't want to go anywhere near it. This is a possibility. If you resonated with this card, there's also a possibility that you maybe the opposite. So like you love ships, you love sea transportation, you love the ocean. So it usually is one or the other. Some of you guys might resonate with the first description, some others of you are going to be resonating with others. Remember that these readings are seen by hundreds of you. So you could have experienced past lifetimes that had connections to ships. So that could be transportation, travel, exploratory missions, you know what I mean, like discovering America kind of thing. Also pirates, you know, maybe merchandise that you would transport, you know, maybe living on a boat, maybe, you know, it can be all sorts of things. But something about the ocean and boats could be important for you. So please let me know in the comment section if this resonates and why it does resonate. And know that if you would like to go deeper into that lifetime and see exactly what is related to boats in your past lives, if you, for example, have a fear of the ocean or a phobia of the ocean, you can heal that. You can heal that through regression meditation. So you don't have to experience that fear every time you go around the ocean, or, you know. And you can do so by clicking on this link. I'm gonna just direct you into a tool that could help you if you feel like you resonate and would like that help. So moving on then to the fifth card. This is the fifth one. If you resonate with this one, transportation. So this is actually kind of similar to the one from the ships. But this card, transportation, actually is more linked to trauma and experiences of transportation accidents. So maybe you're someone who does not like to drive on the highway or something like that. Maybe you are scared of, every time that you get into a car, you feel just scared of getting into a crash or something. Maybe you are someone who doesn't like to fly, or someone who doesn't like to get on the water on boats either. Any form of transportation that you feel resistance to could be revealing a past life traumatic experience that you may have had. For example, let's say that you cannot bear the idea of actually getting on a plane and flying. It's like a phobia for you. There's a big chance that in a past life, maybe you fell off of somewhere really high, or you were in some kind of air transportation and you either had an accident or saw an accident or lost someone on a flight or something like that. Is very possible that makes you resist in this lifetime subconsciously that possibility. So evaluate how you feel about transportation. If you resonated with this card, please let me know in the comment section below. What could this be related to for you? A lot of people watch this videos. There's hundreds of you out there, so obviously not every single aspect of what I said is going to apply to all. But some of you guys might have, you know, fear of the highways. Some of you might have fear of big cars. I don't know. Or the railroad. You know, it could be anything. If you would like to know more about this, and if you do have some kind of fear that you would like to heal, I'm going to be leaving this little tool here. If you resonate with it, you can click and go ahead and check that out and heal that if that is something that you are interested in. If not, we're moving into the sixth card. Next message. If you resonate with this card, food and hunger. Oh my god, this always comes out for me. Confession. Okay, so if you have any kind of, in this lifetime, eating disorder, if you love to eat like me, just a little bit too much, if you actually have struggles because you don't like to eat, if you're often dehydrated, if you have a fascination about food or a culinary obsession, or if on the other hand you are very inclined to share food with the homeless or something like that, it could stem from a past life experience. So if you resonated with this message, there is a big chance that you have had past life experiences in which you have unfortunately gone through extreme hunger, and that might actually make you want to consume more food in this lifetime that you actually need. That might also make you a little bit of a food hoarder sometimes. So comment in the section below and let me know if this resonates at all with you and how it applies to you. And know that if you're experiencing any kind of healing, if you're experiencing, any kind of eating disorders, know that you can heal those, or at least, improve those by treating them through past life meditation. If that resonates with you, I'm going to link the tool here. You can check it out if you feel drawn to it. And that can really help you tons. Okay, moving on to the 9th message. If this is the card that resonated for you, there is a big chance that in past lives you have made vows that are very present within your energy field. So let's say vows of poverty. I mentioned it earlier in one of the cards. If I wanted to become a monk and I needed to completely release all of the material possessions that I had and the need for material sustenance, I promised that I wouldn't, have money or whatever. And that is a vow. That's a promise that stays with you in your subconscious mind. And in this lifetime, if you try to have money, it's very likely that there's a part of you deep inside that's going to be very uncomfortable and it's going to sabotage you due to that past life vow. So vows of, if you were, let's say, a nun, and you promised God, you created a vow in which you were never going to have a partner or a romantic relationship or a sexual relationship. And now in this lifetime, you're struggling to connect to another person and you've maybe never had a romantic relationship of your liking. It could be due to past life vows. So all of this is possible. I'm going to give you another example. If you were, let's say, someone who was highly psychic, you were maybe a witch, you had your craft, you were a wise woman, you were a high priestess. In past lives, maybe you were cherished because of this, and maybe you had a lot of power because of this, or maybe you were actually persecuted and killed, or, it sounds so dramatic, but punished in some way, right? Because that often happened a lot in different eras. So now, in this lifetime, you may feel very scared of tapping into your intuition because you know that you can be punished by it because you have before. All of these are blockages that stem from kind of like vows. If the last situation usually involves you saying, I'm never going to use my magic again because I can get punished for it. That's a vow that you created towards yourself. So if this resonates with you, if you feel like you have some kind of area of your life that is blocked and it could be due to the vows, make sure to check out this link. I'm going to link it here. It's a tool that I have that can help you with this, okay? If you resonate, you can go ahead and click that. I'm going to move on to the last message. If you resonated with this card, the last one, this is the card of the artist. So there's a big chance that you are a very creative, artistic person. You may have a lot of innate talent in regards to the arts. So composing, writing, instruments, music, singing, dancing, drawing, whatever it is, know that if you're really good in this lifetime, it could be because you've been working on it for several lifetimes. So that's really cool. I'm very excited for you if you chose this card, because that means that this craft has been with you for a while. And that only goes to show how much you can appreciate it in this lifetime and how much you can continue to perfect it and honor it in this lifetime. Also, if you don't have a craft just yet, but feel incredibly attracted to something, maybe you've always wanted to play the guitar and you've never really done it, and it is not that important to you, but you feel this connection with that for some reason. That could be because in past lives you could have had a relationship with this instrument or something similar, related to the era in which you were in. So that's cool. It's really cool, you guys. So yeah, this has been your past life reading. Know that I'm going to be doing several of these. I know that this is kind of like a little snippet, like a little message here and there. I'm going to continue to do many of these so you can always know more and more and more about your past lives. These readings are timeless. You can use them as many times as you need. These readings are also applied for all signs, so these are readings that you can use over and over and over and over again. However, since past lives are you know, very personal, I would like to do several rounds of this reading with different cards, so you guys can really kind of like feel drawn to the message that is for you. Okay, so check out everything that I have on my channel. I invite you. There's a lot of tools in the description box as usual. You know, if you're a subscriber, you know that I change that a lot to provide you with all the tools that you may need. And if you're not a subscriber yet, if you would like to make me smile, you can subscribe now, clicking on the little TP, golden TP that's somewhere around this corner of the video. Sending so much love, you guys. Bye.